Good morning. Oh, it's so nice to be back. Welcome. My name's Leanne Peters. I'm from templeofbalance.com.au, Temple of Balance on Facebook and Temple of Balance on YouTube. And I'm here to pull some cards and share some guidance for Tuesday and Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, Tuesday, Wednesday. You have to excuse me. I've just come off my solo exhibition in Hobart, and for the last 8 days or so my brain is getting back into the rhythm of things and how I usually do things, and it was a great week. It was really interesting, and there's still a lot to digest. There's so much to digest, and we only got back late last night. So what I am feeling is this renewed sense of confidence. So I look forward to exploring that and sharing that over the coming days and weeks as I am inspired to. But I'm here today to pull some cards. So I trust this video finds you well and things are in good flow for you. And if they're not, then I trust that something shared supports you in this video. So I'm coming to you live now from Tasmania, Australia, and it is Tuesday the 5th of March here, and the time is 7:56 a.m. And I want to send out a big extra special welcome to my Temple of Balance patrons for March, my Pillar of Light members, and all of those of you who support my work through my website. Thank you so much for your support. Good morning, Anita and Colleen and everyone who's watching today. Very exciting. So the sun is rising behind me. We're getting cooler here. I was watering the plants just earlier and I thought, oh, I might have to move these guys into the greenhouse soon because I think winter is going to be here very quickly. But it's going to be a beautiful day by the look of it. So if you're new to watching, welcome. What I'm going to be doing is using my oracle cards here that I created. I've got 2 decks, the Speed of Light and the Animal Kingdom oracle cards. And I made them the same size so they can fit together. So I'll be using this combined deck of 110 cards to find the best cards that the majority of us need for Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm not pulling cards for individuals. This is general guidance for everyone. So I trust that you've been led here for a reason. And I trust that whatever that reason is going to reveal itself to you. And we'll see what happens. So think of this as a guide only. And let's see what wants to come up for us. So the best card I'm looking for now is the best card for Tuesday, the 5th of March. And of 2024, and I'm looking for the best card that the majority of us need. Ah, that's all right. I don't mind if my face is blocked. I would prefer that, that hopefully the light you can connect with, and I will make sure that we can see the cards. So don't worry. So nice big breath. The best card that the majority of us need for Tuesday the 5th of March is this. It's a Speed of Light oracle card, and it's this. Scattered. Interesting. Card 13. Scattered. So this is an interesting card. It says overwhelm, confusion, concentrate, and plan. So this talks about an unruly, scattered, restless energy potentially around for us for Tuesday. Now this is usually like a raw creativity too. So it's like a raw primal energy. And it's like winds coming in and moving in, and we don't know where things are going to settle yet, or how things are going to pan out, or what's going to happen as a result of decisions that we've made and this sort of thing, or even what decision we need to make. There is this sort of scattered, we might feel a bit here and there or toing and froing on decisions and choices that we have to make, for example. But ultimately, especially for those of us who are creative, this is a raw creative energy that's coming in. It's primal, it's unmanifest. It's like air, it's like wind, it's unmanifest. It's an idea that's not come into form yet. So there is something quite exciting about this energy, even though it feels quite restless and we feel perhaps a little bit scattered, or even we may be tipping into overwhelm at this time because we don't know where things fit in our life, or we're trying to find a new sense of order. In some ways, this is like chaos. It is like that unknown, the unknown forces that are coming in and prompting us into something new, or prompting us out of something that may not be working for us in our life as well. So overwhelm sometimes comes up with this particular card as well. And as I've said many times, what I find helpful when overwhelm is tipping in for me, if I've already reached overwhelm, then it's urgent. But if I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, then I need to take a break. So if overwhelmed has already kicked in, then it's urgent that I need to take a break. But if I'm feeling I'm on the verge of overwhelm, then I need to look at how I can take a break. And it's sometimes just a short break. And it can be the last thing we think we need because we've got so much to do. But it actually is what we need. What I find, I think there's not been one occasion when I felt overwhelmed or overwhelm kicking in that I haven't felt that I actually had to take a break. So, and getting perspective, I think too, sometimes in overwhelm, because in an overwhelmed state, everything seems like it's worse and there's more, and it's more dramatic and more devastating than what it probably really is. So getting things written down and getting them out of our head can help give us some perspective and angle on the situation that we may not have seen before. When we're bogged down, it's like looking at the forest instead of looking close up at the tree. So it's like expanding our viewpoint out. And sometimes we need to take a break to be able to see those sorts of things. So that's for Tuesday. We've got the scattered card, raw, wild creativity, overwhelm, a restless energy that's wanting to bring something new, change something in our life potentially. So that's that. Welcome everyone. It's lovely to see you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm looking now for the best card for Wednesday, the 6th of March. So the best card for the majority of us for Wednesday is... Okay, we'll go with this card here. It's a Speed of Light Oracle, and it's this Twin Flame card 39. So it says union, love, togetherness, equal, and effort. So first of all, effort. Effort is required in every single relationship that we have. Every relationship requires effort. Effort to maintain, effort to stay connected, effort, if it's an intimate relationship, effort to stay consistently connected intimately is required too in our closest relationships. Every single relationship requires effort. So when we see other people's relationships working, that's because effort is being put in. We have to make effort and time for all our relationships, from the relationships with those closest people in our life to the friendships that we want to stay connected with, or our more distant family we want to stay connected with. So relationships require effort. And what we've been reminded perhaps on Wednesday, maybe there are some relationships or connections with people that have slipped by because time has passed, or we've moved, or they've moved, or something's changed, and we might find that we keep thinking about this person that we could perhaps reach out to and maybe arrange a visit, or talk to them on the phone, or connect up with them in some way. So that may be something that's relevant for you in this particular card for Wednesday. This card is really highlighting relationships, and our relationships and our connections with other people, and how much they reflect our relationship that we have with ourselves. So if our relationships across the board are bumpy and rocky and difficult, then it's highly likely that our relationship with ourselves is bumpy and rocky and difficult. So do we need to make more effort in improving our relationship with ourselves? that may be something too that some of us are considering, or it might be worth considering if more than say three or more of our relationships with people, that's with anybody, our relationship with someone, if three or more of those are rocky and bumpy and difficult right now, then there's a common thread there, which is us. So it's easy to project and say that person's to blame, that person's at fault, this person, that person. It's very easy to project and blame other people for our rocky relationship. But if we've got three or more, you know, with our partner, with our children, with our parents, with our friends or whatever, there's one common thread there that we may need to look in the mirror to see. And that common thread is us. So there may be effort that's required for us to really look at our relationship with ourselves. And, you know, relationships, communication, are we listening to how we feel? Are we being clear and honest and open with ourselves and in our relationships? This card is also highlighting seeing eye to eye with another person. So we may find on Wednesday that maybe there's been a rocky relationship that we actually come together on the same page, you know, and maybe things have been bumpy for a while, but for some reason Wednesday we lock in and we see eye to eye. We're on the same page, finally. So there is potentially too this deepening of relationship with ourselves, with others, on Wednesday. So relationships very much highlighted for us potentially on Wednesday. So see how you go. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to pull a card as the theme in just a minute. Before I do, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you have enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please show us some love. Please comment, please share if you're inspired to. And if you'd prefer to connect more privately, then please send us a message through our website. If you'd like to learn more about my cards that I created here, the Animal Kingdom, or in this case, both of the cards that have come up so far have been the Speed of Light Oracle cards. If you want to learn more about those or the work that I do here at Temple of Balance, please visit templeofbalance.com.au. So let's find the best card for the theme. The theme card will help bring these days together and help us see the bigger picture for Tuesday and Wednesday, the 5th and the 6th of March. So I'm shuffling my cards and asking the cards to show the majority of us which card is best for our theme for the 5th and the 6th of March. So the best card for the theme is this. It's another Speed of Light Oracle card, and it's this. It's Pause. Now, this is quite perfect for me. I'm already feeling this, so maybe it resonates with you too. It's Pause card 25, and it says, hold, time, transition, suspension, and limbo. There is an overarching general theme energy for Tuesday and Wednesday around pause. Pause. So pause to heal, to mend, to catch up, to recover, to reassess, to digest. That's what I'm doing a lot of. I'm coming off the back of my big week with my solo exhibition. There's a lot to digest. There's a lot that's happened. There's, you know, a whole week worth of, well, it feels like weeks worth of journaling I've got to do and digesting and just sitting in and just being in the energy, you know, and reflecting back. What have I learned? What have I gained? How have I grown? What will I do again? What will I not do again? These kinds of things. So there is a lot to process at the moment, and maybe you're feeling that as well. So there might be a bit of a feeling that we have where we just sort of want to settle back a little bit. We may feel maybe a little antisocial, perhaps, but we may just feel a bit quieter, where we just want to sort of sit and listen and contemplate and write and feel and just be in the space. Now, if things have been overwhelming for you, if things have really whipped up and you're feeling scattered and restless and you can't make a decision and you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're feeling tense, tightness or difficulty in relationships, that you're also trying to figure out, then maybe instead of, if we feel like it, instead of pushing ourselves into action, maybe there is a need for us to get clear within ourselves first about how we feel, what we need to do, what's going on here, what is the bigger picture in this situation, and really digest and process that quietly within ourselves. And then we'll feel perhaps potentially that we need to step out or take the action that's required. So something may also be in limbo. We may be waiting on something, waiting on news. We may be waiting on the next step, waiting for the green light to turn on, but it's not happening yet. Why? So that impatience energy may be whipping up for some of us too. So this pause card is very much about that patience, that holding, that feeling suspended in time, but using this time of limbo, this time of waiting, this downtime, if we have it, to heal, to mend, to reassess, to process, to digest what we've been learning and going through. So this is an opportunity for healing and for coming out the other side. So that's our pause card, our theme for Tuesday and Wednesday. It's so wonderful to be back. I do trust that you're well, and I look forward to popping in every now and then over the next couple of days as I get back into the swing of things. Have a great couple of days. I'll be back again on Thursday for the next video. Take care. Namaste.